Alright, we're back. I was on the right track. It said it was a rocker box O-ring that goes in there, which is way smaller than the one I tried, so that's stupid. You can put that in there all day long, it would leak like a sieve. Okay, this is a magneto base seal, which is a big rectangle, looks like a kicker seal. Anyway, it's tight on the distributor. It's tall and skinny. So it jumps in there like that. So hopefully that will put pressure on it. Bingo. Yeah, just a little bit of compression on that, and that'll seal it. Okay. Yeah, we found something. Sportster part. That'll work. Okay, so. Yeah, that's why that point gap is so different. That thing walks and rolls all over the place. Yeah, look at the movement in this thing. Plate just moves all over the place. Okay, let's get this thing over where it belongs. Somewhere over in that area. Hole's about there. Tooth off. Rotate the tooth. Drop it back in the hole. Line up that hole, hold it. Rotate this around till the point opens. That's going to be the spot right there. Well, that is barely even contacting, but it is contacting. Asking a lot. Okay. I got one of these big thick gaskets here. They make thin ones and they make thick ones, wide. This is a wide one. I think that will fit on there too. It's as wide as it's a bit wider than the distributor. And it's wider than that, so I'm going to put that in there also. So if one doesn't work, the other one should back it up and do it, hopefully. I'm not sure which gasket set that came out of, but one of the sets I had left her parts out of. Probably out of Sportster set, because the big twin ones have a real narrow, skinny one, as I recall. Okay, put a little bit of gasket cinch on here. What's known as gasket goop. A little bit around everything on that, including the holes. Okay. I'll leave that someplace for a minute. That's a good spot. Okay, now I gotta get this O-ring off of here. That's gonna be another problem. The gasket doesn't go around the O-ring, so it's gonna push the gasket down, which is gonna pull the gasket in, which is gonna defeat the purpose of having a gasket. See, it's going to push it in when you do that. Or it's going to split it. Who knows what it will do? It's going to do something. That is 100% for sure. Okay, now this wire has to be able to go on here someplace. And there's a screws here for putting the distributor cap on. You either got this one or this one. So that has to be someplace where you can get to these two screws. So if you put it over here, you got the wires right here. If you put these over here, the wires at the very front. It's kind of a stupid place to put it. And the screw one's here and the other one's way the hell over there. So I'm thinking it's going to go this direction like this. So this wire is going to sit in front of the distributor, which is going to look really nice. Nice options here. Alright, well, whatever. Start it one notch. Should be able to get into it no problem. Yep. He's right on the verge of not working. Yeah, it's right at the limit. Now if we back it up another tooth. That's wrong. Doesn't work at all that way. So it has to be this tooth here. Nope, I went too far. Two teeth. It's right there. It's right at the limit. Yeah, it's just right where you can't get to it. Just barely. One advantage of being over here is the wire is close to the center of the bike, so it looks a little better. It's over here now. So I guess that's a plus. Okay, these screws have to go in. Of course, they're really fun to get to. That's why they quit using them. Probably a lot of complaints about lack of access. Working on tipping my fingers, and you got better visibility than I do. You can't see nothing. I'm looking through the top of a distributor. I can't see through a distributor. That screw does not want to start. I think I got it, maybe. Nope. That holds helicoil that's probably in the wrong spot. So it means it's binding. It's trying to start, just won't quite make it. I have no visibility to tell where it's off. All I know is it just won't go. Pull this screw out here. Maybe that'll help. Yep. Got that one started. Yep, they're both going that way. Whatever it was, it wouldn't start. But this one will go in. You actually start easier with the other screw in. Okay, that one quit tightening, so I gotta tighten those up. And my KR wrenches from a race bike, tighten the cylinders up, they got weird angles on them. Custom bent. Made to go to the top of generators and other things. the other one at? Tidy but hard. So here's my visibility over here, so barely touching the hex head too. See, this is not bent for a big twine, it's bent for a KR. Just happened to be close. Yeah, it's hurting my thumb. So I'm right on top of the hex, not even on a square. Okay, that's it for that tool. Let me come back over here. So I gotta come back from this side. I can get it from this way a little bit. Yeah, yep, perfect. I was able to pick up the next flat. It's a good thing it's a 12 point, not a 6 point. See, I noticed there's no push rods here, so you got access at this angle. But you didn't have that before. Okay, that's pretty tight. It's getting tight. This is my torquing wrench, it's thicker. There we go. See, this one's cut really, really thin on the head. This one's thicker, so I can put more torque on without breaking it. But it's still pretty thin. This one's just really thin. Look how thin that is right there. That's for doing my race bike stuff. You gotta have your special tools. It's amazing how they come in handy and doing all kinds of other things. Okay, distributor's in. Now we have to time it by turning this here and rotating the distributor until it triggers. We have to advance it there like that. Oh, I'm the wrong direction. Damn it. But the point gap's wrong, so that should help me. It's basically is at the extreme, and that's where you time it at. What a pain in the butt. And I tried moving up one tooth, and it was wasn't even gonna be close. So this thing is maxed out. Well, that is really stupid. Another reason I don't like these things. Okay, that's torqued. Yeah. So that's maximum retard. And see how it's opening the point up? If I give it more point gap, it's going to help, but it ain't going to help that much. It has to have more point gap. And right now, I'm pretty much going to have to use the point gap in order to set the timing. So I got to hold this advanced here. And I'm going to have to retard it here. Turn them over and see what the gap is. It's not enough. I thought it was going to be a problem. We don't have enough point gap. We're way short. So that doesn't work. Damn it. I need more slot. If I take the washers out, maybe it'll leave me some more. No, we're all the way against the wall slot right now. If I turn it one more position, point gap needs to be up about here to get point gap. Trying to screw up, it got tighter. Right there, 0. Okay, the problem is right now when you advance the distributor, it's going to be pretty far advanced right now. Probably more than 5 degrees, which is not going to make it very happy running. Alright, let's see what we got. Gotta turn them over anyway. So, one. Hook up the idiot light. Okay, so if you hook this up to here and hook this across the ground, points, and hook that to that. I'm not doing too many things at once, am I? Okay, this is our hot wire. This is our new hot wire. Okay, if that lays against that, it goes arc and shorts. So that has to be kept up in the air a little bit, like that. Okay, we should have ignition now. There we go. Why is this not working? Light bulb should be working, but it's not. This might be a bad bulb. Okay. Doesn't matter, the spark works, you can hear it. Okay, we already fired it. We're already too much time in already. So let's go see where we're at right now. It's more than whatever it is here. And we're not even in the window. What a shocker. Yeah, we're an extra 10 degrees advanced right there, so we can't run that. See how far down the hole it is? It's way down there. Even up there is pretty far, and that's a long ways. In a hole that. And we're right in the back of the hole right now. It's fine. Good enough for a start. So the distributor's in the wrong spot. All right. So everything we just did over here, we get to redo. And hopefully, there'll be enough adjustment I can make it work. That was already loose. There it goes. Okay, so it's going to be the other extreme now. So now I gotta unadjust this. Lift it up. Move it one notch. Looks like I can get this one in here. I think I'm going to be putting the heads on tonight. I only got 10 more minutes. It's going to be tomorrow. Simple jobs take forever, huh? Burning a lot of video too. Do you like burning video like I've been doing on these jobs, or do you want me to shorten them up and turn the camera off for a while and come back when after I get more done? Let me know what you think. So far everybody wants me burning more videos, so they've been getting pretty long lately. Some of these videos I did was an hour and a half long, one of them. So you got long on subject matter and you got long on overall video length. Okay, so now we got to move it back to spot one way. Back down. Looks like the same spot I just had it. Oh, it is, but I moved it there. Okay. Do the inside first. Put some more sealer on this. Looks like there's enough room to make it work this way. Do a little sealer on here. Oops. That didn't work very well. Somewhere I got a magnet around here. But I have a pair of pliers too, so that works too. Nah. Come on, where in the hell's the damn hole at over there? Even close. Yep, blew by it. Could lift this strip up to get to it. With enough room to get the bolt in there with the distributor and have my finger in there all at the same time. I have to lift the distributor up a little bit to get access to it. It still isn't in there. Come on, start. Damn it. Where am I at? Helps to get the bolt in straight when you're trying to start it. It's going at an angle like this. Usually I don't stand over here where I'm at. I'm usually where the camera's at. Makes a difference. At least you know how to get the wrenches in here now. Not a total loss. Hopefully I got enough adjustment this way. Right now it's not looking very good. But I can't run it with 10 or 15 degrees too much advance, that's out, so it's going to have to be here, or I'm going to have to do something different. Take this trigger apart, lift the lobe up, change it, put it back together and go try it again. That's going to be my next option. I bet you I'm going to have to do it. Pretty sure we checked it over here to see if it would work. I just didn't do a 100% check like I'm doing now. You never know, it might make it. Now for the dumbass that want me to use ratchet wrenches to go quicker, how in the hell are you going to use a ratchet wrench when there's barely room for that? And a wrench is that big around, dumbass. There's very few places on a Harley you got room to do a ratchet wrench. So you have to use it. You have to learn how to do it yourself. See how you do the ratchet wrench? It's called me. All right. Let's see. Hey, looks like, yep, we got room. Look at that. We got room. Fire's about right there. Back it up. Okay, now when the point cracks, it fires. Now, you can use an ohmmeter, you can use a little test light, or you can hook up the ignition like I'm doing. And this way here, I can go ahead and put this wire here and there. Hook that right to there. We got to hook down the wire down here. So it should fire over there now. Hook up the battery. Lights are on. Sparky, sparky. So you don't rotate. Now you know the distributor has free play in the gears, so you have to back it up that way then to move this. And we retarded over there a little bit, remember? So I need a little extra for that too. Okay, so we're close. So let's go ahead and do it like this. close to where I want it to be. Nope, blew by it again. That's even worse than it was. That's 3/8 of an inch. Way less than that. Up, shot by it. About there, probably. Into the back of the hole a little bit. Big thumb got in the way. Yeah, close enough. About one line to the back. 1 degree advanced. Okay, so now you take up the backlash and the gear teeth, and you rotate that. It fires, see? At full advance, it fires. So that's called static timing at real world conditions. Except we don't have the RPM on here, so we had to duplicate that part. Okay, disconnect that, disconnect all that. We know the spark works because we heard it, both this one and the one over there someplace. I could hear them both going. So we know it's correct. Okay, so now, this still isn't done because we haven't set the point gap here yet. So hopefully the point gap's right on the money, otherwise it's going to change the timing a little bit. We'll have to come back and do this again. I can't check this until I turn it, so now I have to turn it until the points are open. About there. It looks like you got a pretty good gap, so it should be usable. Oh yeah, it's got a humongous gap in there. Too much gap. So this will affect the timing. Now is it going to advance it or retard it? I think it advances it a little bit when I do this. Retard it. No, it's going to retard it, so it'll retard it back to where it should be. We're still a little bit loose, but that'll leave room for breaking it in points. A little couple thalics ain't gonna hurt it. Okay, I'm all right with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up in here. See the big thick wire here. We'll put the thin one on the bottom underneath the generator wire. Like that. So this comes up through here, goes over where that nut is, hooks into that nut area. Of course, I'm blocked from getting the screwdriver straight in here. Why the hell would you make it easier, right? Yeah, you definitely don't want to make it easy on anybody. Luckily, it's right between the fin. Unluckily, I can't get to the nut. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. We have to cheat and use this here to get to the nut. To get that down, we can see better too. I don't know how much of that you're missing. It's hard to concentrate on what I'm doing and camera at the same time. Get the washer out of the way. Okay, wire goes on that. Now if this shorts against the base, it shorts out the ignition, so you have to make sure that's rotated up when you tighten this down. Gravity is not helping me at this point. Now if you put the nut and the washer both on the screwdriver, radius side up, put them on a stud and let them drop down. They both go onto the stud. And you do it just right, you get to start without stripping. I mean, without falling off, stripping. I think it started. Yeah. See how easy that was? It wasn't, but I just made it look easy. Okay, I need to get a wrench for that. Looks like about a 5/16 to me. There's a cut down 5/16, custom made. Yep, that's the one. Screwdriver over here. Where's that coming up? Oh, the whole thing is up. Okay, what's going on here? Alright, what happened here? I got the spring is all in the wrong spot. What the hell's going on here? And that's not going to go in. I don't know what happened there, but pretty sure when I turn the screw, it's unraveling the whole system, so we'll tighten the nut up instead. See how the wire's coming up also, so that's actually a plus. This cut down wrench is hurting me, so. Give me a regular one. Okay, that's pretty tight. So that goes in there like that. I think this is supposed to go in there like that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, just like that. The cover goes over this, holds it all together. Make sure everything is away from the parts that matter. Okay, now the point gap I did to our timing spec. So about there's the timing mark. Okay, we're toward the back of the hole right now. Okay, where's the ignition? Okay, this is hooked up now, so no more jumper there. All we need is hook up the battery. Sparky, sparky. There we go. Okay, so we want to take the backlash out of the gear set, advance it. Okay, so right there is the sweet spot. Okay, let's go over there and look at the timing mark, see where we're at. I think we're toward the front of the hole a little bit. Oh, we're way to the front of the hole. Look at that damn thing, it's way up there. Yeah, so the point gap retarded it quite a bit. So now we're a little bit too retarded. So double check to make sure where I'm at. Yeah, that's right where we're at. So we're a little bit retarded. So to make an adjustment, I have to go into here, turn the ignition off. I have to loosen this up. Move it a little bit. Tighten it back down. course, you know that's going to change the point gap. Without a doubt, you know that's going to happen. Let's go see what it did. Yeah, I made it a little bit looser yet. Vicious circle here. A little bit more. Point gap is still loose, I'm sure. Oh yeah. So I can go ahead and loosen that up. Change the point gap back a little bit. Tighten that up. Right on the money now. Okay, now we gotta check the timing again. It's pretty close, I think. Dead nuts. That's pretty good. Can practice at this. Just eyeball it and see where it is now. Ignition's on again. Timing's working there. Okay, take out the free play. Look at it, right on the money. Perfect. I'm getting good at guessing, ain't I? I know how much it's going to move each time I do something. Getting pretty bad. Alright, so now it's timed right on the money. So, tripod's in the way. Where are we at? So the line's right in the middle hole down there, like it's supposed to be. That's how far the piston is from top dead center, roughly about 7/16 of an inch, give or take a little bit. So, there you go. So now all this is all tight, everything's on there. I got to put a little bit kind of a lube on the points there. Now is the advanced mechanism returning correctly? See how it's actually returning correctly now? It's returning back to idle. So the spring mods definitely did help. Of course, you tell the customer you spent $200 worth of time timing his bike, he's going to tell you what you can do with that, right? Okay, this is special high pressure grease from Harley that they don't have anymore. This got to be too old for them, so they don't sell it no more. It's from the 80s, I think. Get in there. Put a little bit of that on there. Alright. It's now lubed up. Wonderful. Now, we should be getting oil pressure as we kick this thing now. At some point it's going to puke oil out of this thing if you keep spinning it through. Like this. It's not squirting any oil out of the timing hole plug though, that's surprising. Usually it squirts out when you do that. Leave that loose. Okay, the idiot light is up top. So there's our idiot light for the oil pressure way up here. There's our idiot light switch down here. So this is our spark plug over here. So you got 1 and 2 plug. getting tired. We got no oil pressure yet. No oil pressure. Whew. But it's tiring. We'll worry about that later. I was hoping to build up a little bit of pressure by now, but I don't know how much oil is down here inside the pump down here yet. We have electric start on this bike. We can do the same thing after I get the push rod and stuff in there. It's just easier to do it right now. But you see how the spark was working like it's supposed to. That's the big plus. So now what you do now is get the cylinders in here. Or get the heads on there. Cylinders are already on there. Ugh, I'm tired. Okay, that's it for the timing. I think it's only a 2-hour video. Amazing. Alright, it's midnight. It's now tomorrow. It's time to go home. Alright, I'm going to clean all this mess up, and we'll see you tomorrow.